over. It's post time for race number 2. Compact group of 4, gathering speed. Here they come. And Asiago Sealster has jumped it off early. Something bothered him, and he jumped it off, making a break. So he spots the field a bunch of lengths. So going out for the early lead will be James McDonald with Time Passer. Mood Control pockets up. Moving on over, gets away third, and Asiago Sealster is playing catch-up right now. So he did quickly reset. The good news with the short field, he should have an opportunity, given what the fractions will be, to catch up to this bunch. It's Time Passer at 3-2. That will bring them up to the opening quarter in 27-4 with Mood Control in second. It's 2 more lengths to moving on over the third one, and I'd say about 9 right now to Asiago Sealster, who's trying to get closer as they race up to 3/8. So Time Passer leading it over Mood Control, and moving on over, who's tightened up and getting a bit closer, only about 4 away from that next to last trailer is Asiago Sealster. So about 6 lengths now separates them front to back, and it's Time Passer that's going to get them down to the half in 57-1. 29-2 in that split. Time Passer leads a length. Mood Control in second. Moving on over third. You can see Asiago Sealster back in your shot. He's right there within range. And for the 6-5 favorite, he's fourth right now with just under 3/8 of a mile to go. Time Passer out to a length and a half advantage now as McDonald pushes the pedal a bit. Mood Control in second. Moving on over. Another 2 lengths back in third. McClure brings Asiago Sealster to the outside. 3/4, 125-1. Should be a sprint here. It's Time Passer leading it. Mood Control's had the 2-hole trip throughout. Was going to try to capitalize. Moving on over, angles out, and another bobble yet again for Asiago Sealster. So now he's taken right out of contention. It's Time Passer leading it. McDonald calls on him. Waugh goes to work on Mood Control. It's going to be these two here. Inside, Time Passer holds on. Time Passer over Mood Control. Moving on over, and Asiago Sealster, the mile time was 1:53-2. Leading it. Mood Control's had the 2-hole trip throughout. Was going to try to capitalize. Moving on over, angles out, and another bobble yet again for Asiago Sealster. So now he's taken right out of contention. It's Time Passer leading it. McDonald calls on him. Waugh goes to work on Mood Control. It's going to be these two here. Inside, Time Passer holds on. Time Passer over Mood Control. Moving on over, and Asiago Sealster, the mile time was 1:53-2. As time goes by, Maneri Racing Incorporated, Michael Guerrero, Ryan Moorfield, and Larry Maneri are the winning owners. Dave Maneri, the winning trainer. James McDonald, the winning driver. First of the year for Time Passer. In fact, a maiden breaking score. 1:53-2 on the front end. He's congratulated with the blanket presentation made by Mr. Bill McClinchy, our VP of Standardbred Racing. Time Passer takes the Ontario Saturday Spring Series final.
Time Passer gets it done here in this Ontario Side Spring Series final for 3-year-old Colt Pacers. I'm here with winning trainer and owner Dave Maneri. And Dave, talk us through this trip though tonight. I know he inherited the lead after Asiago did make that miscue. Did you think he was going to hang on for the win on the front end tonight?
Louis' horse can really sprint too, and short field. That's the only place I didn't want him to be was on the front. But the clock was in his favor, and James did a great job.
Winless in his freshman campaign in 8 starts, though, and he gets the job done. Maiden-breaking score here for him. How has his development come along here from H2 to H3?
He was a pricey enough yearling, and I was really high on him training down. He got off to a real good start. He was third in the first Gold, and he just got a little bit cold sores. So we shut him down, and he's come back really well. He trained back with a lot of tough old race horses, and he's progressively getting better, and hopefully it continues.
Now we're going to fast forward, to that leg of the Canadian Graduate Series. We saw Century Komodo. He debuted a really, really nice effort. How's he coming into this race off a couple of weeks?
I absolutely love the horse. I skipped last week on purpose when they weren't going to go with that leg of the Graduate. I could have raced him in an overnight, but he's got a lot of weeks in a row coming up if things go well. And, he came up in super shape off a couple of really good qualifiers. And, the first start, was just a really nice surprise in against some really salty old race horses, and they battled it out to the half big time, and he picked up the pieces, and he's really impressed me since he's come in the barn.
Congratulations, Dave. We're looking forward to seeing this guy here in his sophomore campaign.
Thanks a lot, John.
All right, there's Dave Maneri, time passer James McDonald, who kick off the Ontario Sire Spring Series with a win here for 3-year-old colt Pacers.